Oh my God, I've been trying to record this video for the past 20 minutes, but people keep calling and interrupting. Anyway, what's up? It's your girl Kia. You are kicking it with Kia and Caught in the Car with Kia. I'm running errands, but I wanted to do a video about the Cardi B live that she did 3 years ago that's resurfaced about how she used to drug men and rob them. She took them back to the hotel room, drug them and robbed them. And, you know, this is not an uncommon practice for girls who work in strip clubs. I mean, I used to work in the strip club as a bartender and as a cocktail waitress. And this is not one of those things where I said I did that, but I was really a dancer. No, I really worked as a cocktail waitress and a bartender back in my early 20s. I would work there during the summer between college just to make extra money and just have a good summer. Typical stuff for me. And the club was called Vegas Showgirls. You know, and it was a good time, but a lot of the girls there used to do this. They used to drug the guys. Some of them would do it at the club. They would drug the guys and they went back with them because the arrangement was for sex. And they would end up drugging them so they wouldn't have to have sex, taking their money, and then just basically robbing them. And it's definitely illegal. And back in the day, and even now, I'm still like, why would these morons go back with strippers they don't even know? Are strippers like trustworthy people? Honestly, like, is that like a thing? Because every time I think from the strippers that I know that I've worked with, I wouldn't trust these bitches with my toothbrush and toothpaste, let alone if I had money in my pocket. I mean, and not all strippers are horrible people, but a lot of them know what they need to do to survive and will do it. Whether it's taking care of their kids, getting drugs, whatever, they're gonna do it to survive. And Cardi seemed to be one of those girls. And there are the strippers who do it because they want a new bag, they want a trip, they want shoes, you know. And Cardi seemed a little bit along that lifestyle, and that's what she was doing because she just wanted to maintain the lifestyle. No matter what the reasoning is, it's wrong. What Cardi did is robbery, probably grand larceny, depending on the guy and how much money they had, and it's definitely assault. Drugging somebody is assault. And we don't know if it's sexual assault because we're not sure, you know, if after they were drugged, if they had sex, because they can't consent. So it's so many nuances to this. And again, like I said, it's a common practice, and it's sad, but it's real. This is really what happens in strip clubs for girls who are trying to make the extra bucks as, you know, escorts or whatever. Do I think it's going to affect Cardi B? In the short term, yes. In the long term, no. I don't think it's gonna. Cardi B is actually a really big money-making machine right now, and they're gonna chalk it up to, oh, she was just stupid and didn't know what she was doing, and, you know, back in the day when she had to grind, and we don't talk about rappers who kill people and sell drugs, so what's the difference? There's a big difference, actually, especially in this climate of the Me Too movement. It's a big deal to be drugging people and you're drugging them and taking advantage of them. That's what the big deal is. That's what the issue is. But again, like I said, no one is gonna do anything. And even better, no man is gonna come forward and admit that they got robbed by Cardi B. They got drugged and robbed by her. So if there's no victim and all we have is Cardi saying this, then it could be her just trying to, you know, come up with a story that's interesting or a bunch of stuff. There also was a story that she said that she used to drug men and then have a transgender woman come in and have sex with the guy. If that's true, that's definitely sexual assault. Even if it wasn't a transgender woman, even if it was just another woman that came in, it's sexual assault because he consented to have sex with you, not this random person. So I feel bad for Cardi I feel bad for a lot of young people. As someone who does social media for a living and does paid advertising for a living, I tell people all the time, especially young people, don't put something out there that you're not looking forward to seeing in 3 years. Like, for example, I just mentioned in this video that I used to work as a bartender and a cocktail waitress in a strip club. I am totally prepared for this to come back to me in 3 years and have to explain it. And I feel like a lot of young people now are just putting stuff out there that they just like, oh, I'll just put this out there. It's my life. I can do what I want. It's my social media. It's your social media, and you can do what you want until you have a big career and people have it to throw back in your face. That's what it is. Social media is open to everybody. It's open to interpretation. It's open to use as blackmail. It is not some safe zone that's just yours. Just because it's your Instagram. I've had so many young people. There's a one particular guy that used to work for my husband. He put on his Facebook that he had gotten a brand new job, and he was so excited about it. But he hadn't told his boss, my husband. So it was on the Facebook. Then all of the other employees were friends with him, so all of them came running to my husband. Was like, yo, is he quitting? And my husband's like, no, of course he wouldn't quit. And they're like, well, look at this. And my husband was really confused because I and my husband fought for this person to get the job there at the company. And I called the person and said, yo, are you getting another job? And he's like, yeah, I got this job I really, really wanted. I said, well, do you talk to my husband first? No, I was going too late. I'm like, well, he already knows and he's super pissed off because you posted on Facebook before talking to somebody. Oh, it's my Facebook page. I can do what I want. I said, no, that's not actually the case, especially when it comes to your career, because when someone sees it, it's now public knowledge and they're going to share it with anybody without it having some background information. So he was all upset and was really fighting with me about it. I was like, fine, you want to listen? You don't listen. I don't happen to care. So whatever. It is what it is. But that's what happens. So Cardi will be fine. I don't think Pepsi's going to drop her. I don't think anybody's going to drop her. It's just going to be one of those things. I don't think the Me Too movement is really going to put effort into it, because personally, I think the Me Too movement is extremely sexist, that they only really support women survivors, and more than they really only support women survivors. I feel like, I know there have been male survivors they've supported, but it seems like they really only focus on female survivors of sexual assault. So that's my opinion. Drop it in my comments. Let me know your thoughts. I'm looking forward to hearing it. Follow me on Twitter at Kia Shakur. Follow me on Instagram at I am Kia Giovanni, and like and subscribe to my channel. All right, talk to you later. Bye.